Only the gift that just keeps on giving, and I mean that sarcastically. PS5, the new PS5 Slim that'll be coming out cuts corners on storage and the heatsink to maintain price. Only 667 gig of storage accessible for games. It's just like they want you to spend. This sounds like they want you to spend more money on on an SSD. That's all this sounds like. Anyway, I'm reading from Tech for Gamers. Rising console prices have been a major headache for gamers in this economic climate. You know what? This ain't gonna be nothing. Wait until next generation. Trust me. And also with Nintendo's next console, after Switch 2, you can guarantee it's gonna get worse with Nintendo's next console, because the thing is, you gotta understand. Nintendo's president, I think, was a former used to be an accountant or something. Um, I heard that from Yo Video Games, but correct me if I'm wrong. With tariffs and other factors leading to companies like Microsoft hiking the price of the Xbox Series consoles twice in 1 year. The PS5 has also surged in cost in many countries, with its price hike in Brazil and Turkey receiving an overwhelmingly negative reception from fans. Now it seems like Sony has another trick up its sleeve to keep the PS5 at its current rate despite difficult economic conditions. You know what will help with all this. Or this is, and you know what? This is simple. Trim your production budget for your games. Why the fuck do production budgets have to be so fucking high for? It's like with big budget Hollywood films. There's no reason for a Hollywood budget to be like 300 million or 200 million. There's no reason for it. And if you're still gonna make a shit film or make a shit game with that budget, and then you clearly are the problem. Um, and because the thing is, you should be able to make a really good game with nowhere near a budget like that. There is no reason to. I don't understand it. Anyway, reducing production costs seems like the only compromise that can appease gamers and studios in these trying times. I've bullshit, utter bullshit with that. As per YouTuber Austin Evans, who got hold of the new PS5 Slim model, Sony has cut down storage and reduced the heat sink to shrink the manufacturing costs of the console. And you know what this is also going to do, don't you? This is also going to have people upgrade the heatsink on their PS5. Let's say they get the new PS5 Slim model, which means they're gonna have to fork out more money. You know, and you see what I'm saying? It's all bullshit. Um, by doing so, the company is attempting to maintain the console at its current retail price and avoid another price hike. I guarantee you this, right? My prediction: I reckon they're going to do a similar thing when it comes to the PS6, most likely at launch and probably after launch as well. It wouldn't surprise me, because if they could get away with doing this bullshit, then you know the fact they're gonna do it with the PS6. The SSD storage is now offering 825 gig. Oh, by the way, I just want to let you know, if you're on the base PS5, you ain't got 825 gig anymore after the recent update, because I had a recent update and I didn't notice this, and it's a good thing my brother told me. He said, yo, you ain't got 825 gig no more. You've only got 667 gig. Um, yeah, and the update did that, by the way. So yeah, that's utter bullshit. They're stripping storage space from you from the base PS5 from an update for no good reason whatsoever. What was the point of it? Um, Out of which only 667 gig are accessible for games, meaning there's 27% less space compared to the 1 terabyte storage of the 2023 Slim version, which gave players access to 848 gig of space. The cuts also affect the cooling system of the console, with the PS5 Slim CFI 210 using thinner metals for the heatsink. In addition, the number of components on the motherboard has decreased as Sony has implemented a lighter fan with a shorter pipe, which makes the playthrough quieter. But even though it makes it quieter, it depends if it's going to be if it depends if the cooling on it is going to be actually better when you're playing for long hours. Because if it doesn't, and then the thing is, what was the point? All these changes make the console 155 grams lighter. If you wanted the console to be lighter, then why the hell did you make the console into the size that it was, or into the design that it ended up being? Because it didn't have to be that design, by the way. However, the PS5 is now 2C hotter thanks to the adjustments made to the cooling system. The console still rakes in the same amount of energy, meaning there hasn't been any improvement in efficiency. So what was the point of doing? What's the point of doing all these? What was the point of doing that with the heatsink then? Exactly, pointless changes. And the PS5 is now just a bit hotter and cheaper to build. Yeah, utter bullshit. So, as I said, Sony the gift that just keeps on giving, and I just find it funny how people are like, oh, there's not much of a problem just because they want to be a Sony fanboy. You know what a fanboy equates to? Jack shit. Equates to jack shit. It's like, do yourself a favor, just become a console gamer, because these first party titles that Sony's first party titles are gonna end up coming on PC anyway. So really, what are you actually missing out? You're not really missing out on anything. Um. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments of what you think about this. Are you gonna get the new PS5 Slim model? I'd like you to tell me why you are, if you are gonna get it. You can follow me in the links in my YouTube bio. I'm obviously on YouTube. I'm on Rumble. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on X, and you could donate to me on PayPal as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.